as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, this looks like a design run. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
He'll take off again. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback if he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The PAT, up and good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young has completed to Douglas. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. His throw left side is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
Set, ready. Set.
They motion the slot man left. A 2nd down throw for Young. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run on 2nd down. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Now Young. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Young. That one taken in by Douglas.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Young. Throwing right. It's taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. To throw is Young. To the right side here, pass is caught. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Running left is Edwards. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Steelers' 14-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. On second down, Young. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll try, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. That his second touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
George Pickens and the Steelers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. It's first down, and they'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. A handoff here, up the middle. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Steelers.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's first and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. A run now on second down. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up fourth down. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This one from 41 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They motion the slot man left. Young to throw on first down. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Panthers first down.
On first down is Young. There's that man again. Another catch. Second and a yard. To throw, Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Young has completed to Douglas. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing on second down, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack.
And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.